Previously on the Impact Series, Edmonton Impact would leave the Millennium Series without the coveted season title once held before. With only 2 weeks to prepare, it was time for the biggest event of the year.
What else is there to say besides it's the biggest thing in paintball? You know, everyone from the beginning of the year and the year before looked forward to the next World Cup.
You know, it's kind of like our Super Bowl, our Stanley Cup final, our World Series. You know, it's the last, it's the end all. It's the one you take back to, I want to say, normal life, however you want to say it, to your holidays and your time away from paintball and your time with your family. So it means a lot to everyone.
As soon as World Cup's over, people are already talking about next World Cup. Like, it's the biggest tournament of the year, and it's the biggest thing in paintball.
Nothing else matters at this point, right? You're only as good as your last event. So World Cup is what everyone's going to strive to win, and that's what we're looking forward.
If ever a time for the team to come together with one ambitious and almost selfish goal, it was now. Win every single NXL event, take home the World Cup trophy, and while you're at it, defend your season title. Talent, no problem. Motivation, nailed it. Means, covered. Expectation, to win. And failure, not an option.
It's always nice when it's in a new place that's, I don't know, just kind of get that feeling back of World Cup. You know, everyone remembers the glory days, and paintball's been through a lot in the last, 10 years. So I think to get back and see it in a nice location where you're looking around, you're going, wow, like this is awesome again. Like, you just got to keep, I think you want that World Cup feeling, and that's why it's the biggest event. And so this event, it's slowly getting back to that, and it's good to see.
World Cup is now a scar laid to rest. A scar that is engraved as a mark of experience and a mark of belonging. It's no longer a shame symbol, but one of overcoming. However, winning World Cup, not just being the runner-up or making the finals, has yet to be had. Before the tennis champion, Billie Jean King, won one of her 39 Grand Slam titles, she said, "Champions keep playing until they get it right."
Look, man, win World Cup. Everyone always wants to win World Cup. That's the defining. If you can win this tournament, will be one of the defining moments for your paintball career. And Edmonton Impact, the past couple seasons, been very dominant. Mark Yakmek put that team together to win tournaments, and win tournaments they have. And, I'm glad that we're going to get to see them here in the first game. Like I said, I really want to see what AC Dallas is going to bring to the table here. Because you know how it always is sometimes. You come out, have a really awesome performance, and start to walk the basketball.
Tried twice, we sunk, but I'm here to stay, 'cause I'm a gambling man. One heart, two heads, these thoughts have led us far away, but I'm a gambling man. I'll never go away, no, I'll never go away. This is everything, it's everything, everything. I'll never run away, no, I'll never run away. This is everything to me. Nothing's gonna make me stop. Your jokers can't crack me up.
Tie game. AC Dallas is in some good spots. They're in the X. They're locking down the field. not necessarily in position to win a game, but definitely in a position to make sure it goes to overtime. Zane saw a great move to go take the X out of the equation, which he did and lived, which is the worst thing that can happen to a team when they're trying to lock down a field like that, which allowed me to go all the way down the Dorito side, which allowed Rainey to go all the way down the snake, or allowed Zane to come all the way down the center, and basically ended in our whole team fighting for who was going to hit the buzzer in the last 3 seconds. He hit the buzzer with about 2 seconds on the game clock.
So I guess I had to hit this thing.
And then when I go to this, it's about 99 plus shipping.
Yeah. What happens when you get shot in the face? Yeah. 25. Hey, to be honest, I was 2 weeks ago.
It's not. He's not inside, I promise. When I'm in the Canada, I have control of those guys. It's not him inside.
Hey, boys, let's bring it in. Yeah. Real quick, guys. 3 minutes, guys. Let's bring it over, then convert. Bring it back, okay? Let's go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family! Come on, boys.
2 minutes, boys. Randy, what do you need, bro?
Yeah, so I'm saying, you see this? You gotta get you guys.
Nothing's gonna make me stop. Your jokers can't crack me up. Never give up the fight when everything's looking grim. So come on and roll the dice. Another chance for the win. Will you play another hand with this gambling man? Is gambling what you don't have?
Zane's gonna come, and he wanted to come get Osborne. Walk up on him and let him know that buzzer just saved his life.
Your jokers can't crack me up. Never give up the fight when everything's looking grim. So come on and roll the dice. Another chance for the win. Will you play another hand with this gambling man? Would you do it all again with this gambling man?
So this one's over, but playing it for pride. Just a couple seconds left on the clock, and it looks like they are going to be able to put another point on the board. So that's the fastest point we've seen scored today.
Find a bounce shot before, then just like I haven't done it when you're here and you're already shooting.
I could do it here.
And then you just do this. Like, it's just like a...
Actually, the one time, Josh Davies, we were wrestling.
you with us last year?
And he grabbed my nuts, squeezing it as hard as and I just powered through it. And I just...
And I choked him out. And he was squeezing my balls until he was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was just, my ball hurt for like a week.
Wow.
Is it really? Your body's like evolutionary. Adapting.
I got no hair.
We're going to watch one game in the league.
I agree.
Did you get that schedule?
I agree.
I'd rather stay alive along.
Get into this. Come on, Josh. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's go, big.
Come on, man.
Let's turn it up, guys.
Right now, buddy. I honestly think...
Point approved.
Let's just chill out here.
And we're heading into this first one between Edmonton Impact and Tampa Bay Damage.
get the vibration. Won't do you no good. It won't do you no good. You better start rolling when you hear the man calling. It won't do you no good. It won't do you no good. No, we don't mind if you don't mind. Hell, I'll never mind. Now don't let them all break you. Let the feeling come take you. It won't do you no good. It won't do you no good. And you know I got fever. So when you hit me right, you know you might as well. It won't do you no good.
Yeah, we were trailing. They were, I don't know, it just seemed, it never felt like they were getting away from us, but it just felt like, oh, why aren't we winning these points? You know, we're making one little mistake here, one little mistake there. That's what happened. We won a point, or we were winning a point, and there was just one last guy, and so I was like, I'm going to get this guy. And I didn't even actually know it was Jacob in the tower. It's not like I was like, oh, I'm going to get him, you know. I just ran through. I just knew we needed time, we needed points, and it was like, yeah, we're coming back, right? So I ran through, and you know, he's all dramatic and thinks it's because it was him, but no, it's anyone. We're down at the point, down in the game, and I'm bunkering you, and you're the last guy left. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put it on you. I don't care who you are. So that happened. He, you know, obviously was talking shit. I didn't even hear that the first time. I was just focused, like, get this point. Let's tie this game up. Mm-hmm. So that wasn't even really a big deal. And then the next point, we're down by 1. So now we're catching them up. We're catching up to them. We've got plenty of time, kind of in the game, to tie it up and then either win another point or go to overtime. So everything's kind of working out for us. You know, we're getting back into the game, and I went to run down, which happened to be Jacob again, in the snake, and I run down, and I'm pretty sure I even shot him first. He was kind of outside. I shot him again. Then again, he was bitching. We're both out, fine, whatever. And then he says something, you know, rude, speak in his mouth like he always does. And all I said, because he's right there, right beside the ref, you know, I can hear him talking shit, you know, and that's a rule. You can't say anything, let alone fucking mouthing off. So I just say he's talking. Like that's all I said to the ref. And then the ref throws a talking penalty on me. It's not like I was talking shit and I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to Jacob. All I said was, what the hell? Like, he's talking. Like, that's a penalty.
Is Edmonton Impact, and they're going to tie this up, but it looks like a penalty pulled, and that is going to pull out Dave Baines, so I think is the last player left alive, and that means a no point. And with all that time taken off the clock here, and so Impact starting to freak out here in their pits as Dave is yelling at the referees, and Impact is all focused here.
No points. 2 minutes.
Fucking horse shit. He's fucking walking.
5 on 5, JC. 5 on 5.
You guys are fucking us. Fucking us.
Come on, baby.
JC here. That's 2 fucking times.
Hey, JC, calm the fuck down.
Hey, deep breath.
God damn it. Hey, there's plenty of time, boys. Good time.
Plenty of time to win.
Plenty of time. Come on, man. You guys are already here like we gave fucking up.
Let's go, JC. Get this back, buddy. Front corner. Got air, JC? Yeah.
Give me 30 seconds. Do not run down here and fucking overshoot these guys and get us fucked. We can win this fucking game. Hey, we're on the other side.
Yeah, so let's try to run this replay back and see if we can see where this penalty came. So there's Justin Cornell, and he got shot to pieces as he bunkered out. Who he shot to pieces was Jason Edwards. And you see, okay, that's it right there. So he came by, and so what happened, you correct me if you think I'm wrong, he comes by, he gives the ref a piece of his mind about how he felt that Jacob should have got that penalty, and he gets a talking penalty.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
What it is.
Yeah, you can see him, he comes by, he yells at the referee, and the referee's like, okay, we're going to give you a minor for talking. And so that's the issue, which pulled Dave Baines out, and that loses the point for him. So frustrating for if I was Impact, I'd be frustrated too.
Jake, I asked you to give us some class.
Hey, man, fucking focus on the fucking game. Focus on the game, dude.
Fucking O'Doyle rules.
Hey, And Dave, would you? That's all we can do right now. Take the corner, start wrapping.
Hey, believe in it. Believe in it.
I don't think we should be on a cross. I think we should shoot the cross and then look forward. Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna have to. Here we go, boys.
Where is he?
He's probably pissed off.
He's surely wasn't shaking hands. Let him just cool off.
Dave, let him.
Dave,
let him sit.
He's coming.
We're adults, dude.
The thing is, if you bring him over here, it's gonna get heated. Someone's gonna blame him. Fuck, I mean, I know he fucked up and it kind of... That's not what allows us to fucking
That's not what allows us to do, man. Our line was up for 2. Our line was up in bodies 2 points.
Yeah,
when we dropped.
you guys were. It's win or go home. That's it. That's just the bottom fucking line. It's win or go home. We got to do it right now. We got to pull it together. This is the fucking game. If we're gonna come together right now, we do it in this game. This is our World Cup right now.
This is our whole fucking season right now.
We have to shoot the bounces. They are proven over and over and over and over that they work. Rainey got torched on the bounce shot all fucking day. You got it today, and I shot Timmy out on it twice.
I mean, he knows. He knew it. He knew it right away. I mean, and we all knew it. So sometimes you get into a situation where you don't want to say anything to a player because you got to go back there and play that next point. It's instant, right? You need a guy going back with his head on. Mm-hmm. And you know, in some cases, I mean, I can remember we sat 2 or 3 players when we tried the M500 because they were just goofing around in those situations. But there is no way of in this game where you can take a few points off to sit a guy. I mean, JC's taking the penalties again. I find that sometimes the penalty situations are just that. There are penalties, and we're gonna get them some games. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I've even backed off a bit on that scenario with penalties because it's not easy sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Let me every time I get shot to say "fuck you, motherfucker," you know, if that's what we're letting go right now. But if you're not gonna give a penalty to him, then let me talk shit. People are early in the day. People are they're walking on the field, and I'm. It's just a lot of things they were letting other teams get away with, and just, yeah.
What was the talk before that match?
Well, our backs were up against the wall. We had to win that game big. And again, I don't quite remember exactly the point differential. There was a point differential, and then you just had to win it. I can't quite recall. But I mean, the guys were focused. They knew what they had to do to get into the next round, and that was an impressive game for us. I mean, mind over matter there. They were determined and they played well. I mean, it just that was impressive.
We were under the impression that if we lost and went 2-2, we'd be done. And we also under the impression just because how the points and how everything was working out, everyone was kind of doing the math and kind of trying to figure it out. And we had someone came. I don't know how the math got messed up, but someone came and was like, "We need to win by 5 or 6." So the point spread had to be that big. So we took that as like, okay, that's what we're going for. We're going to win by 6. Like that was what was put in. Like, hey, if you want to make Sunday, you have a 6-point spread.
Make this last game we have to play together.
No, fuck no. We got a lot of fight here.
Play some more games tomorrow.
Let's go, boys.
All right, boys.
Dave.
Fucking heart.
Man, come on, man. Feel this shit.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
guys.
let's fucking take control of the game.
Focus on it, boys.
Let's go. Fuck this fighting back shit.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
Let's
But it was good because we're like, hey, how do we beat a team 4-0? Well, you can't just run down the field on this type of field and just think, hey, we're going to just win quick points. In order to win 4-0, don't focus on the 4, focus on the 0. How do you not get a 0? Well, you don't make fucking mistakes. So we figure out how to like double bounce this bunker and that bunker, how we don't get bounced, how we bounce this guy, how we take away what they're doing. So we did that, and that first point takes, it's kind of slow, and then the second point, and then the third point, and then the fourth point. We're like, hey, we're up 4-0. And then somebody comes in and tells us, we gotta win by 5. We're like, wait, what? It was 4. No, we gotta win by 5 now. We're like, okay. So we go out there and we just keep doing the same thing, and sure enough, we were able to sneak away with a 6-1 win, and lo and behold, after the match, I think we just needed to beat them straight up. But honestly, it's better to go into that type of match knowing that we just need not to lose points.
So congratulations to Impact. They win that game, and that sends their record to 3-1, which is going, and with the point spread, they just put a ton of points on the board. Only 1 scored by Moscow Red Legion. That should be enough for them to move on to Sunday's competition. That's one of those teams, it doesn't matter how they got there. If they made it in, they're the favorite. Yep. Because Impact has won the first 2 NXL events this season, and every other one of the top teams was hoping to God that Moscow Red Legion could come out here and take down Impact and keep them from moving on to Sunday, but that is not what happened.
Keep this fucking in heavy. We're winning this fucking tournament. Let's go. Make me a fucking profit. We're winning this fucking tournament. Let's go. Time, baby. Let's go. Nah, let's fucking win, guys. Fucking mess around. One game at a time. 2, 3. Family. Yeah, baby. One problem, baby. Just like in the movie. One problem at a time. We survive on Mars.
Good game plan, guys.
Good game, boys.
That was huge. Okay, coolers, guys.
Again, Edmonton Impact, who's playing tomorrow in the quarterfinals, are signing t-shirts right now for all their playing. See you. Boom.
See ya.
To be here all the time is gonna be our double champ.
Everybody puts it on a pedestal, and I don't personally feel that way. I feel it's another tournament, but it would be nice to win it.
So for me and the team, I won't feel completed with this team until I win a World Cup, until we win a World Cup. I cannot finish paintball until that happens with this team.
I don't know how long the core guys are going to be staying together with Impact, and it'd be nice to see us win one before we disband,
The one thing that I need to do, that we need to do, that Bart needs to do for this team, in my opinion, to be completely successful, because as of right now, we've won the series, we've won tournaments, we've done back-to-backs, we've done 3 in a row, we've gone 25-0 in points. We've broken records and we've won a lot of tournaments, but for us to feel accomplished, at least in my eyes, it's World Cup. It starts with World Cup.
Time has told the story of Edmonton Impact, seasoned and prepared for this very moment. A small fraction of time where in 30 minutes they could end their 2015 season or place themselves in a great position to complete a lifelong goal. As fate would have it, the paintball gods would place Houston Heat as their very first roadblock for Sunday morning. Regardless, a match against Houston Heat has always led to a pinnacle moment where one decision will highlight the outcome of a match, and near-perfect execution from both sides.
Welcome here, 2015 NXL World Cup. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Todd Martinez, and it's about to go down, the quarterfinals. Todd, this is what we've been waiting for. We've waited all year long to see what teams were going to show up here at World Cup.
You see the looks in some of these guys' eyes, and it kind of, they're feeling really good about the way that they've been playing.
They don't want to lose, and we don't want to lose, and we understand the weight of those matches. Those matches mean a lot.
Yeah, we started off strong in that match. I think the first point went really well for us.
We win the first point, 1-0. It takes a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes, and then
That's another kill, and then Justin Cornell comes out wide on the snake side and shoots Sergey Solnyshkov.
So Edmonton Impact looking good here in this first point. Nice work by Justin Cornell and Dave Baines.
The second point was a huge momentum point, momentum swing.
And it's a back and forth point, and we end up in our situation where it's a 3-on-2 against Sergey and Mishka. And we have, the body counts, we have, we're pretty much matched up with field position, and we're obviously up 1-0, so we just need to grind it out. And one of us gets caught slipping,
You can nurse a 1-point lead for as long as you have that body advantage.
Alive, yeah.
That's for sure. So Zach, Rainey, Laval, all very smart players. Rainey just got to keep his head on a swivel.
And I think, Todd, everyone's out of paint. Mishka doesn't have any paint. Looks like Sergey's out of paint. No, Sergey has a pod left. Oh, Nick Laval getting shot out by Mishka. So Mishka stepping up over there on that D side. So now it's 2-on-2.
Now we're down to a 2-on-2, which I regret because I feel like I lost that game in a way.
It was Rainey and I versus Mishka and Sergey. Mishka was in the Dorito side and Sergey was in the snake.
Mishka is battling me, and I'm not gonna just gunfight with him lawlessly. He has the advantage on the outside. I gotta respect that. He makes a move.
All right, in the sky cam, there's Mishka. He's making a move. He's gonna come across. Ooh, does he get shot?
He does, and here comes the move.
Mishka, I watched Mishka fill over into the Dorito, and I got off a couple balls, but at the time I didn't know that I'd hit him.
I see the ref signal him out, and as I'm looking over to Zach to go, hey, that's kill 4, because at that point, if it's kill 4, it's a 2-on-1.
And at that moment, I knew that he wasn't going to be looking at me in the snake because he saw that I was gun up on him. So I looked down the tape and saw that Sergey wasn't looking at me either.
As long as I get close to Zach, I could block out Sergey and just get close to Zach, and we can just look at each other, and he has to come get us. He's fucked. He can't do anything.
So that's when I decided to get up and run Sergey. Mishka didn't shoot me. I don't know how Sergey knew I was coming, but he popped up just at the perfect time, and he ended up catching me, and I missed him.
So what's his move? Like, I'm sitting there, and we're kind of like snap shooting each other, but at that level, like, I'm not gonna really shoot him snap shooting, and he's not gonna shoot me. Like, I'm not gonna let him shoot me. So I'm just thinking like meta game. Like, where is he gonna go to close this game out? Like, what's he gonna do? So we're going back and forth. At some point, he even gives me like a little head nod, like, what's up? And I was like, what's up, dog? Like, there's the clock, come get me. And I saved paint, like I was smart enough to check my pod pack. I was like, I had, 200 round. I made sure I had a full loader. So when he got close, all I needed to do is put him in and go at him full stream, running and gunning. And the worst thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna trade. When he hopped inside, I know I saw him make the move. I didn't anticipate him coming over the top and catching me making that move back to the temple as quick. And I just kind of made a brain fart and ran right through his gun and got shot in the leg. That fucking sucks. You lose a one-on-one like that, and it's kind of like losing that European event. Like, you're in control. There's nobody else. There's not like, hey, you should have looked this way, or hey, you should have stayed alive. Like, anybody can say what they want to say. Is like, when I walk at the field at that point, I know that I lost. I mean, it's 1-1, but in my eyes, I lost the match. It's a disgusting feeling. It's like you hate yourself. I don't know how to explain it, because unless you experience it, you can't explain it. You're trying to walk away from yourself, but you are yourself. So it is a disgusting feeling. It is the most disgusting feeling you can feel in life, because you put all this time in and you want to win World Cup for your personal reasons, but when you're supposed to be the guy out there that wins the one-on-ones that a lot of times comes down to, and then you come in the pit and you lost it, and you can just see like just the wind out of everyone's hearts. They're just like, it hurts. It doesn't feel good.
And so right now, it's all tied up and only 3 minutes left to go, and the first body to drop is for, looks like Houston Heat. Malloy walking off early again.
And because at one point, I feel something on my back, and I look around, and the one ref is literally on the snake side, called me clean, straight up clean. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just keep hiding here, keep hiding. I never shot my gun. I never got up to move. I never moved it at all. I looked around, saw that ref call me completely clean, so I was like, I'm gonna just keep hiding here, and hopefully one of our guys can get wide and take some pressure off of me. Well, the ref on the Dorito side, I guess, saw the hit or whatever, and he pulled the penalty on me. And it was just one of those where I look at the ref, he calls me clean, the other guy calls me a penalty, which I still feel isn't a penalty when I don't shoot, don't move, don't do anything that in those situations you would get a penalty for.
So let's check it out here. There's Justin Rabikoff. So he gets hit in the leg. He's still calling. And it might have been, I mean, the only excuse I can give for Justin is maybe hit his knee pad and he didn't feel it. But I mean, he has that huge hit on his leg and the referee's trying to call him out.
He's going. Guys, you have a minute 25.
Which way do we want to?
Okay, we don't want to be losing guys stupid here.
Which way do we want to?
Right. Doritos.
Running up Doritos. Heat up 2-1 right now. Justin Cornell going to try and make it out wide on the snake side.
They go up 2-1, and then we have a chance to win the match, and it doesn't work out. You know, you run down the field, and it's one of those desperation points. And you know, some teams are good at pulling it off, and we're not able to pull it off. And then the worst part about it is, you know, like I was the last guy live, and I dove in the snake, and I came up in a spot where I could shot people, but I dove and broke paint my loader, and then you know, you smash your loader, your gun, and whatever, and you're mad. But then you have to sit there for 8 minutes and watch the other team play in your bracket before you go shake hands. So you have to just stew. That is the longest 8 minutes that I have lived in maybe my life. Like it goes by so slow. You're like, please just get this match over with. I just want to shake hands, have this moment be over, be a month from now. No, not even a month. Be 4 months from now and be playing the next event. That's all I'm thinking about is like, I want this moment to be over and I want it to be the next tournament. And until you shoot someone, until you like win your next match, that just eats at you, just chips at you every night, every dream, every nightmare, every time you wake up in the morning. That shit's there.
You know, I know how bad they wanted to win. We all want to win, right? We all desire to do where we are. And when you're dealing with a bunch of individuals, 10 guys that live their lives together every day when they're together, and it's a real family. And when you lose those games that you know you could have won, that you know, the feeling was we beat ourselves. Mm-hmm. We literally, I think, we beat ourselves a lot in last year's tournaments, and it just seemed that way. It wasn't teams beating us. Mm-hmm. It really wasn't. It was just us making mistakes. And I think that was my message is we're that good, guys. And if we realize those mistakes, and we can be even better yet. And I think 16 is going to be a great year for us.
And that's good, because it's going to make us better. So congratulations.
Thank you, Bart.
Hey?
Thank you, Bart.
Right on, guys. You're world champs. Hey, there's nothing like getting the world champion, guys. You fucking race, boys. You did it, eh? Keep your heads up, guys. You come back stronger now. Fucking race, boys. I love you guys. Love you too, brother. Nothing better than this racing, guys.
Hey, we have something to work for. Love you, Dad. Love you guys. Thanks for everything, Bartman.
Bring it in here, boys.
Hey, boys.
Very special. We're family, motherfuckers. Yeah, come on, hey, I know you're feeling it right now. I know you're feeling it, because I'm fucking feeling it. If you don't feel it, you don't have no fucking heart. Come on, boys. Hey, we got next year. We fucked up, we know it. We're working in next year, all right, as a team and as a family. Come on, motherfuckers. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family!
Way to go. We move on that.
Hey, let's go, boys.
So it's all good. Let's have some good fun today, guys. Let's play hard, right? Fun. Fucking rip it up today, guys. This is the next key movement for us, right?
I think that everyone brings their losses with them, no matter what team it came from or what season it was. Like, you got to remember the times you lost so that you can build on that for the future.
Over the past 2 years, Edmonton Impact won 7 professional tournaments, a Millennium and World Series title in 2014, and this year they end their season with 2 NXL wins and back-to-back American Championship titles. The 2015 season is now over, but this story is not.
Phil's kind of new. I know Phil, and you know we're pretty tight. So and he wears that mask, and I knew it was him. And he came in and he pushed up farther, and he was trying to be a big dog, trying to trying to come at us. And
Junior does it with social media friends. Remember, what was the bet? He gave me a 30% slap in France. Where's Sina?
What?
Yeah. That's remember that?
I remember it.
Yep. I remember it. I said,
You're dead, Sina. This is the last video you'll ever see.
oh my God. Jumping off a board. I'm going to ice my hand. Where's Sina? Like, what was that, blood sport? Remember he looked at his eyes? Yeah, we're playing Remember everyone else was like this? And he went like this. Here's the big guy.
Thanks to everybody. You, the paintball player.
There was fucking elephants! Elephants! Fucking elephants!
We did another one.
Hey, you guys! Hey, we fucking did it!
We did it, boys. Let's go, Impact.
We did it!
You guys, you did it!
Look how dirty his feet are.
Get out of here, Arthur!
Go home!
Get the fuck out of here! Hey, remember when he hit you?
Here we go, here we go.
Come on. I feel bad doing this.
No, you don't!
You better slow it down.
Hey, spin on it. Go. Get him.